and
Recording in
even he became rich,
progress.
but, and even people they believe as well, but they don't know that to what extent he was. Tomorrow, if I become rich, even I may say I worked as a security guard, and people will believe as well. That I did not had money at that time. My parents they struggled. Even my mom, she sold her chain, and people literally they may
Believe and they follow.
That is, let me tell you, the fact it is, everyone can't become success. Even people they have the myth that everyone can become scientist or something, but there is someone who was guiding them. Even people they say it is very difficult to crack IAS or IPS, but actually if you go to the data, almost those who become every year, those who clear the civil services exam, out of that 100% data, 60 to 70% of the aspirants are those whose actual parents are from the same.
Yes, sir. Right.
Because the normal people like you and me, we don't know what actually. Like in my childhood, even I don't know, except the engineer and doctor, I never know what is IAS. And later on, as I saw that Dabang, and then I came to know, okay, even police officer. But later on, I came to know, okay, there is something called IAS. So, but those people, they watch their parents and they just decide themselves. So if you'll go through this data, you will come to know. And people, they just create the myth that, oh, yeah, it is difficult. No, it is not difficult. Since their childhood, they have been imbibed with the same thought. I mean, the same. So there are many more things. Actually, the reality of life you need to understand. And you need to I don't say that you can experience everything, but by reading the best books, by going through the best things, you can understand reality. Okay? So don't blindly believe anyone, okay? Especially मैं गरीब था एक time पे and there was nothing to eat and all this.
Sir, can I share my feelings in Hindi, sir?
You can.
Sir, actually, you use the regret word ना sir. I regret is मेरा regret ही मतलब 3 साल से regret ये feelings टा नहीं जा रहा है sir, क्योंकि after BCA I complete my journalism because मेरे एरिया में MCA नहीं था. ये सिचुएशन के हिसाब से जर्नलिज्म करने के बाद मुझे कैंपस सिलेक्शन रामोजी में मिल गया. फिर भी वो जो सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं था, तो आफ्टर रामोजी एक्चुअली ऑफिस वर्क कल्चर में जो हमारे कलीग्स थे, एक लड़की वो बहुत जेलस फील करती थी, तो अपने आप छोड़ के भी चली गई इन शॉर्ट्स में. बाय लकीली मुझे भी 1 ईयर के बाद इन शॉर्ट्स में जॉब मिल गया 30,000 पर मंथ. तो मैं वर्क फ्रॉम होम था इसलिए मैं भी ज्वाइन की हूँ. बट वो जो दुश्मन जाने दुश्मन बोलते हो, वो इन शॉर्ट्स में वो मैनेजर हो गई, टीम लीड होकर वो मुझे डेस्परेटली मुझे हर दिन मुझे वो टॉर्चर करती थी. हेडलाइंस में ये मिस्टेक्स है, हेडलाइंस में वो मैनेजर के साथ मीटिंग्स करके हर दिन इतना टॉर्चर की सर कि मैं 1 ईयर जैसे तैसे कंप्लीट करके मैंने इंश्योरेंस छोड़ दिया. सर वो जनवरी 2022 मई से लेकर आज तक मैं रोती हूँ सर. फिक्स्ड इनकम था मेरा 30,000, वो बंद हो गया. अभी मैं जो इंडिपेंडेंट गर्ल थी, हस्बैंड को भी मुझे मांगना अच्छा नहीं लगता है सर, क्योंकि जो मुझे शादी किए वो भी तो एक जॉब वाली लड़की को देख के तो शादी किए थे ना सर. तो मेरा पेरेंट्स भी मेरे ऊपर डिपेंड थे. तो आज तक ये रिग्रेट ही करते जा रही हूँ कि मेरा क्या ऐसा गलती था कि मुझे इतना टॉर्चर मिला और मैं छोड़ दी. फिर मेरे हस्बैंड आईटी में है, उनको देख के मैं इंस्पायर होके बीसीए तो मेरा बैकग्राउंड था, मेरा ग्रेजुएशन, उसको ही मैं आगे बढ़ के हस्बैंड के सजेशन से मैं नरेश आईटी ज्वाइन की, जावा कर रही हूँ. फिर भी सर हर दिन रात को सोते वक्त वही मेरा है कि फिक्स्ड मेरा सैलरी आ रहा था, फिर कैरियर भी मेरा होता था, हो सकता था. फिर भी आज भी मेरे साथ ही क्यों इतना टॉर्चर हुआ, मैं क्यों ऐसे छोड़ दी, वो रिग्रेट आज तक मैं रिग्रेट ही करते जा रही हूँ सर. और मुझे मीडिया से अभी टेक्नोलॉजी में आऊंगी, मुझे कौन सा कंपनी मुझे जॉब देगा या मुझे मिलेगा भी नहीं, या मेरा बैकग्राउंड ऐसा वेरीफाई होगा, क्या होगा मेरा फ्यूचर. लेकिन जॉब करने का तो मन नहीं सर, क्योंकि वो सैलरी मेरे फैमिली मेरे ऊपर डिपेंड है. एंड होता है ना सर कि किसी को मांगना नहीं है, मेरा एक हैबिट हो गया था 5 इयर्स में जॉब करके अभी अचानक छोड़ देना, तो ये रिग्रेट कभी भी नहीं जा रहा है सर.
Okay, so see, every Sunday we'll have such sessions, Insta, on Insta, do we have some live as one of the students said? Do we have
Yes,
that
sir.
option? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for how many minutes it goes?
Yeah, we can give live, sir.
Okay. So, such questions, even I'll just try to give the answer in short, but from this Sunday, I'll try to have the live one because hardly I used to get onto the social media. So let me tell you, Pooja, even if you might have gone through, I don't remember, actually, I don't remember who said, but I just remember what they said. So there are two things which actually which reminds us. One is the struggle that you have faced, and the second is the regret. Okay. Even let me tell you, whatever it happens, people they say it happens for something good, and I really believe that, because when I left the IT sector, even for 2 months, literally there was no one, and obviously people they said that just go and teach to the school students, whereas I felt and I had one student from Capg, and she has been working as a Java developer. Now she's in Germany. So I was taking in online, and at that time, even once you leave the job of data analyst, so you can't manage with something only with one student, and that hardly some 4 to 5K. But even people they suggested me, see Amit, even though you are going to do mistake and you did the mistake, and you have to accept and again go back and join the organization. Even the organization was ready, because I was one who always used to work for 10 to 12 hours. Even they are ready to send me to Delhi as well. But as I said, I have taken the decision, then I should not turn back. Okay. Even though, almost for 2 months, I had the regret like anything. But what I did, I just changed that regret into the hard work. And then I started studying for 18 to 19 hours. Even though I was good at Python, even though I was good at NumPy and Pandas, everything. But I thought, let me provide something. And then I started making the sessions for the managers, and even though people, they used to join, 1 or 2, when the moment they see me, they used to think, okay, he's looking like a student, what he's going to teach. Again, I used to request them, just listen the class. In case if you don't like, then after you should not. And what is the secret is that my session I have designed in such a way that once if you listen at that particular time, I'm not about this English one, even in this, like the demos. So once if you listen, then there will be no turn back. And then even at that time, I used to go to the social media as well. So I just heard about this Rajamouli, his name.
Director, sir. Yeah.
Director. So this guy, even I used to take the lessons from everyone, and whatever the movies he has directed, there was not even a single flaw. And that literally inspired me that how this person works. Then I read about his biography. And then I learned a lot of things. And again, I just came back to the things, started studying again. Even at that time, as I was away, far from my parents as well. So as my mom, she used to ask, what are you doing? And I used to lie always that I am working. But they never used to ask me. And I'm working. And literally the days were that even I did not had my food properly, so due to lack of money. And even you can't borrow from your friends, because if you try to borrow, again, they will give you the lesson. That as I told you not to leave the job, again, you are leaving. And it really, even right now I'm getting the goosebumps as well. So it reminds me those days. And then after again, I thought, okay, something I have to do. So even my room owner, even he just got suspense that what he is doing from morning till evening in the room, kahin kuch to nahi gadbad nahi hai, as he lost the job, so kuch suicide and because he has very good thing. And then he said, what you're doing? I mean, then I said, even you can sit and sit. Then he said, I never saw a person who was studying, are you preparing for UPSC? Then I said, no, I want to become a trainer. And in the past 3 to 4 years, I have been doing the part-time, but I want to change into full-time. He said, that's good. Then as it started, and slowly the things have changed, then even what in connection with the university, Central University of Jharkhand, the professor as well, even they attended, because these people, they have been keep on searching. Even I do remember, they said see Amit, actually we have seen many more trainers and even we don't know. Then I said, don't worry, just attend in online and just pay me after 10 days. Don't pay me before that. In case if you like, you can, or even you can discontinue, but just try to attend for 5 to 10 days. And on the third day, they started paying me back. Then I said, see, actually we are left with 7 more days. And just like what when with the grace of God I could say, or like whatever the things they like. Then after like I started getting the managers and the professors as well, then the working people in software. Thus I just continued, and later on I just realized that see like many more people like me, those who have completed the graduation and might be searching for the job. So later on I just shifted to this field. I mean teaching to the students. But before that I was only limited to the managers and the professors. So then I thought, okay, let me. And now like even the opportunities have been waiting for me. So now I don't have time actually. So the thing is that once upon a time I did not have anyone. And now like I don't have time at all. So even in marriage, I feel like people, they used to say, sir, can you take from 6 to 8:30? And I used to say simply, sorry, I don't have time because I need to go through the other things as well. Even the PhD related things, many more things. So the only one important thing is that you just keep on updating yourself, have the belief. Then after, even people, they used to ask that how you know for loop, how you know do while, all these things. Because it's the past. In the past, whatever you learn, it's gonna help you. So don't regret about that.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah.
सर अकॉर्डिंग टू मी मुझे लगता है कि जैसे कि मुझे लगता है सबको टेंशन होगा, किसी को ये नहीं कि टेंशन नहीं होगा। तो मुझे ये लगता है कि टेंशन किस बात का है, अगर टेंशन अपने हाथ में है तो ठीक है, उसमें अपना 100% दीजिए। अगर टेंशन अपने हाथ में नहीं है तो बाकी ऊपर वाले पे छोड़ दीजिए, जो होगा देखा जाएगा फिर।
Just like
यस सर, अपने हाथ में है तो उसमें 100% दीजिए आप।
Okay.
so like just do, कर्म करो।
यस सर, बाकी है तो वो तो देखेंगे ना सर। अगर अभी से फल की चिंता हम ही करेंगे तो बाकी क्या होगा।
That's right.
Don't worry, Pooja. See, there are many more people. At that time, I don't have any support. There are many more people behind. Okay.
तो सर मुझे लगा कि हाँ शायद यही होगा।
Yes, it's very good, Pankaj. Very nice. Yeah. So, any TED talk anyone would like to tell? Let me tell you the content of that. So is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. In this, actually, the main concept, it starts with the introduction as it is, like how to introduce. Then followed by, it goes with a concept called V1, V2, V4, and will plus V. This concept you will not find in any course. And why only this? Because most of the time we either talk about everyday. So in order to express about everyday, we have to use V1. Or else we talk about something past, which is already done. So for that, I'm going to use V2. Then V4. In detail, like I'll just provide you the link as yesterday I just started the session. V4 like for the going on session, and will plus V1 is to talk about future. So mostly almost 70% of the time, and even to design the content, I just thought about, I did some analysis that what actually people they require. And almost 60 to 70% of the time, people either just speak about everyday or about the past, or they meet their friends and they talk what they are doing now or what are their plans for tomorrow. Okay. Then after using concepts without like unrelated to the grammar, like related to the situations. For example, right now what you're doing or like just completed, so just using the keywords. without letting them know that, without letting them that this is present perfect, this is present perfect continuous, like using the situations. Okay. So using the situations, gonna teach them that what actually. So in this situation, which particular type of sentence you have to use, and almost like and by dealing with 12 to 14 sentences. Then after we have, like, once we are done with the tense related all the situations, then we gonna start with, okay, when we need, yeah, before this, even we have how we can ask the question. So if I say like I buy vegetables every day. So in case if we have to ask like kya aap vegetables खरीदते हो? So how we can ask? So even for that, the questioning format. So it's in a more simplified way, like according to situation what they need. So all the questioning pattern. Then after, in order to tell about the ability, capability, without telling them that what is auxiliary verb, just going to proceed with all these things, can put. And then after, like, I have to go again the situation based questions, question based questions. Then we have something called even article, and here even not letting them know that you have to learn singular or plural, just the words, and then preposition with the real life scenario. For example, on. So if something is put on the table, so you need to use on. If something is in, so in that, like, just using the real life scenario and then teaching, without telling them what's the difference between in and in. Just letting them know that put it on the table, okay, keep it on the chair, in this. Then combining, so like Ram and Shyam. So Ram and Shyam are going. So Ram or Shyam ja rahe hain. Ram and Shyam well to Naru. So for them, like, even the connection is required. Like while I was coming, you were going. So without letting them know that this is a tense, just informing that in this situation you have to ask this. And then after almost 1,000 useful, or let's say 500 useful sentences that actually which we use in our day-to-day life, apart from all this, like let me go, please listen to me, bring a glass of water. I mean all the imperative and other things. Then after we have speaking to picture. So all these things, it may just appear as a bit complicated, but once the course it goes, then it's gonna become very easy. Because already in every 3 months, I used to take one session on this. So mainly like for the housewives, like those who actually don't like to learn, and but even though they don't want to learn grammar, but they want to speak, but speaking to the people. Then followed by storytelling. Storytelling in the sense like similar to the concept what I told to you, because already they are going to learn the way to, and by here they are going to get a perfection with the way to. Then we have conversations. Conversations, whatever the conversation they want, because if they want to speak to their friend, if they are going to the office or like the school, all the things. Then followed by the verbs and few more like fancy verbs, like wow, that's wonderful. Hey, it looks pretty. So because they want all these things. Then followed by even by TED Talk. only like useful TED talks like the Chetna Sinha, and going through the same TED talk 10 to 12 times, the same TED talk. Okay. Then after listening, the the kid stories mainly, and just getting the vocabs from that. Then after we have general topics. For example, for them it's cooking. If those who are like they like to play cricket, so cricket. If they like to watch the movie, so in the movies, like whatever they like. And then at last the inspiration and the cricket, obviously, like whatever they do. And a few more things may be added according to the situation. So this is how like their course is. So in the whole course, they are not going to get any particular jam. I'm not going to say them that okay, this is called preparation, but because they don't have to bother it. Yeah. One more important thing, adjective. In order to praise anyone, like this is good, this is better, and if required, so a few phrasal, switch on, switch off, phrasal verbs. So this gonna be there. Okay. Yeah, noted everyone.
Yes, sir.
So as we have time, now let's go through the articles. Please come. Is it visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So here are the questions. We have 5 more minutes. Just try to answer these 15 questions. Either it can be a or an or the or not. And let's see. Then after I'll let you know one of the easiest method in the world. Even though you may go with A, I, O, U, but actually that doesn't work always. So one more secret is that whatever you do, try to find the simple way. Instead of following whatever the things they are, just try to find the more and more simple way. How I can accomplish. Only then people they want to listen to you. So think about more and more, and then you'll get this. Just the answers. Let's see who can write all the right answers.
In chat, sir.
Yes, in short. Just give the question number and answer. All the answers, Rishikesh. Write in your notebook. No, don't write one by one. Just write in your notebook. Then I will ask. We'll discuss it. From 1 to 15. Yeah, so is it done?
No, sir. Sir, from 7 to 15, we need to guess the answer, right?
Sorry?
7 to 15, we need to guess the answer.
No, like out of that 4 options, it can be any.
Okay.
Yeah, so is it done?
Yes, sir. I have done, sir.
Others?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So shall we start the discussion?
Yes, sir.
The first one is he is
A.
A good student.
He is good.
a good. Okay. Everyone agrees with it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
N.
Rajesh.
And Rajesh is an intelligent one.
Any other answer? Any? Next.
A.
A.
A or the?
A.
A, sir.
And a. The, sir.
That's right. Next.
A.
Sir, the.
The.
The, sir.
Okay.
The, sir.
Yeah.
The.
Yes, sir. The.
An.
And
An. Answer.
And
Yes.
so no
The.
article, sir.
No
In
article.
in 7 sentences, sir.
7th one saying no.
The university.
Next.
The university.
An umbrella.
And
An umbrella.
An MLA.
An umbrella.
An or a?
and
N.
Next.
N.
An or a?
N.
An hour.
An hour. He's
No article, sir.
What?
Yes. Sir.
he is a.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A article
Hey,
or no article?
He is a good student. A.
No
No.
article, sir.
None. Next.
Okay.
An FIR.
Yes,
A or
sir.
an?
N,
And-
sir. An FIR.
Okay. Next.
the seminar. The.
Attended the seminar, sir.
How many of you feel that whatever the answers I said, all the answers are right?
No, sir, I have a doubt on 7 and 13.
I have doubt on the 11th sentence. Sir.
So except 7 and 13, all are right? Pooja?
Yes, sir.
1 and 5. 1 and 5. By the way, in all the 15 questions, there is not even a single sentence in which we have to proceed with the.
Okay.
No worries. So today, just have a look. Just
Okay,
go
sir.
to this. Tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow is Sunday. Okay. So I will tell you both the ways that how you have learned in your school and the easiest method as.
Okay,
Why
sir.
both the ways, sir?
Huh?
Why you are going to tell both the ways instead of saying old one? You can tell me that easiest way.
No. So you need to understand the importance. If I just provide you the happiness without showing the sadness, then you will not understand the value. Okay. So both the things I'm going to show you, and then after. Okay. Tomorrow, like we may have the GD. I'll just forward you the link. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, the GD will be based on the topic. Let's say online versus offline. Are we done with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So even we can go through because tomorrow being the first day and it will be in the 8 minutes. So prepare well, all the very best, and we are going to have the meeting. And regarding the live one, I'll just let you. Parallelly, I mean, then any particular time, I'll just let you know. And in case if you have any general questions, then even we'll try to do it.